Hello my friends, 3KO Games here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video. We've got some big news headed our way in the forum today. One of them is easy, the other is bigger. We'll start with the easy one. This is just version 80 release notes. And it is not a huge update that way. Let's just take a look and see what we can find here. We have this new version rolling out on Android already started, and iOS pretty soon. So I'll be seeing it in my game sometime soon. New content. Demons eclipse the astral plane. Thick-skinned denizens of the dark side of the astral plane shake off ailments and introduce a new chaotic status effect resonance. So we're going to get astral demons as well as dwarves and elves. That's pretty huge, especially I still haven't landed one astral dwarf yet. Oh, I guess I can just skip all of those, right? Okay. Sanguine Feast Halloween Regenerated. There's a new playable quest with rare enemies, raid brawl, and 2 summons. The new Halloween quest with replayable stages. Okay. New rare enemy, Sanguine Skull. When you defeat those, it grants a Sanguine Spirit, which can be used for free pulls in the new Sanguine Summon. Sanguine Skulls are encountered more frequently in more difficult stages. And since you can replay those, that's pretty interesting. Should be interesting. There's an updated seasonal summon. Grants Sanguine Spirit on each pull. New Sanguine summon. So I hope with the updated seasonal summon, we can still just use our regular old epic hero tokens. And then this Sanguine thing is on top of that, I think. Collect Sanguine Spirit for the summon by defeating rare enemies in the quest and from completing summons in the normal seasonal summon. Okay. Sanguine Summon has a specially selected pool of heroes, no classic heroes. New featured heroes from the Fleur de Sang, Flower of Blood, I think, family. New summon effect. The featured heroes are guaranteed to be fully ascended when summoned. That's a big changer. My gosh, how much of our Empires and Puzzles lives do we just spend growing feeders and looking for mats and just feeding, leveling up. I mean, I know they have that that quick summon, that instant power summon, but those are usually for kind of crappy heroes. Have a new hero that's fully ascended, just ready to go. It's probably going to be like 1,000 gems a pull. New Morlovia family hero and costumes, including the family Fleur de Sang, stacking Blood Lily effect, whatever that means. And there will be a Halloween brawl, updated set of raid brawl rules that buff the Morlovia and Fleur de Sang families, and updated rewards. I've heard somewhere that they are going to keep a more constant rotation of Atlantis, Valhalla, Underwild, all those. So there's constantly time for us to be farming. And maybe this has something to do with that. All boosters can now be active at the same time, and some loot quantities have been increased. Multiple boosters can be active at once. Similar effects will stack. Boosters can now be activated from the Stronghold base view. Improved Quartermaster's and Alchemist's booster. These boosters increase the chance of certain ascension and crafting materials dropping in loot. They also increase the number of items received. That's pretty great. I know I've made the mistake accidentally of thinking I could duplicate and do a Quartermaster plus a food boost, and whoops, it just overwrote the other one, and that kind of sucks. All right, improvements. I haven't even read through any of these things. Reward info and examples to commend Dragon screen. Okay. Raid info button is optimized. Okay, that's nice. Dragon roster tapping to open the info tool tip on commend dragons will highlight all dragons on the screen which can be commended. That helps. These are small little things. Reminder pop-up if you have not used an assist dragon or not equipped an assist dragon. That helps. Updated the tiebreaker, so I think that jumps in even earlier. All right, and changing minion corruption to not have a turn count, but lasts as long as the target has insanity. These fixes I'm not really going to read about because I don't want to take too long about this. The other big thing here in the forum is that the forum is going away. What do you all think about that? Goodbye, forums. Yada yada. It's been a nice place. Social media transformed online discourse and how people connect with each other. The European Union has mandated strict new policies under that Digital Safety Act and has redefined what constitutes a social media platform. Yeah, and you can no longer just like log or just like click on a link to see something in the forum. You have to be logged in at all times. And then if somebody drops a link to the forum in Discord or Line or somewhere else, and it tries to open that web page through that app, you're logged in your regular browser, but you're not logged in through there, and then you have to re-log in. It shows up as not available. That's frustrating. They are closing the forum first week of October, so that's very soon. It's like this week. And opening an official Empires and Puzzles Discord server. I've never taken the time to really understand Discord. I mean, theoretically, just like on the forum, you can have threads and like sub-threads. Just the layout of Discord confuses me yet a little bit, and I just haven't spent the time. My alliance communicates through Line 90% of the time, 95% of the time. 5% we do have a Discord chat. But there are no sub-threads. It's just like the one chat. So I guess I'm going to spend a little time getting to know Discord. I don't mind moving over there. There is a way to search in the threads. But I don't know that there's a way to search from a web browser for content that will lead you to something inside a Discord server. That was something that was really handy about the forum. You could sometimes come up with a link just from a Google search. So that's something that I will miss for sure. Another thing that I will miss is that, by closing the forum, are we closing down new comments and posts? I understand that. But closing down actual access to the archives of what's there, that's huge. I mean, I'm a YouTube content creator, and mostly what I do is like the newest or the slightly newest stuff. That's really what YouTube is most good for. Sometimes I'll seek out information of, an old video that I know somebody put out there. But mostly I'm concerned about the newest stuff. The forum has that, but also has a great archive. Posts that are a year old that are still worthy. Hero reviews that are still worthy, and information after the hero was buffed and then nerfed and all that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping that they are thoughtful about that. I'm also hopeful that they are thoughtful about, and they do give a shout out to a lot of the moderators. And how about all of the content creators that have been making stuff on the forum? I hope that we will be able to still follow them, and they will still have a presence on Discord. I know some of the people like that I already communicate with on Discord have been on the forum and now are on Discord, so that's good. They'll already have the ball rolling over there. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts on version 80, which is not that big of a deal, and then on this new Discord server and getting rid of the forum. I haven't really processed it all, but right now I'm going to go ahead and follow me over to Discord and let's keep the conversation going. I'm going to accept this invite. All right. If you had to pick size, who would you choose? Richard will lead us to victory. Sure. That's kind of fun. Element is your favorite. Fire. What do you want notifications for? Do I click them all? I don't really want offers and sales. Everything else. Yes, I am. Look at all this stuff. Before you can start talking, okay, I verified my email address. I complete all these rules. And wow, now I'm in the Empires and Puzzles Discord server community. Team builds. News. All right. Maybe I'll make another video like just diving into what Discord's all about. But those are the updates for today, everybody. Thanks for checking out the video. Leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, all the stuff. I'll talk to you soon.